Hey everybody, Derek from Mac Gaming here with another video. Today I bring 50-cent Bulletproof for PlayStation 2 running on the AetherSX2 emulator. As you guys can see here, it's emulating at a resolution of 2560 by 1788 and running at a nice rock solid 60 frames per second. When looking at system resources, we can see that it's not using much CPU, anywhere between 15 to 20%, and it's barely using any RAM, anything between 6 to 700 megabytes of RAM. Also, when looking at temperatures, we see that the game is hovering between 60 to 70 degrees, given that the ambient temperature is at around 32 degrees Celsius. Now, as you guys can see here on the left side of the screen, I've added two new metrics. First, we have core use, being the top 4 cores, the efficiency cores, and the bottom 4, the performance cores. If you all remember, the M1 has 8 CPU cores, which were divided into 4 efficiency cores and 4 performance cores. Now below that we have the GPU use, which in the in the base model M1 MacBook Air had 7 GPU cores. Now analyzing both, we can see that obviously it's not using much CPU, since all these games, they really depend on the GPU cores. Looking at the GPU use, we can see that it's hovering between 60 to 70%, which actually explains why we can't hit higher resolutions, because obviously it's the bottleneck to the system. Now, all of this is, we're doing all of this to get ready for the M2 chip, because since the base model M1 MacBook Air only had 7 GPU cores, and the new M2 MacBook Pro and the new M2 MacBook Air, which you can configure up to 10 cores, will come, let's say, both with 10 GPU cores, we're seeing approximately at least 40% more cores compared to this M1 MacBook Air. So we will see if in the near future, once we get our hands on the M2, if those, let's say, 3 extra cores will help us let's say achieve higher resolutions, extra filtering with graphics, and not only in emulation but also with other games, since the bottleneck here seems to be the GPU, and that's actually what we're interested in, since all we do is game testing. Now, once again, guys, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoy these metrics as much as I do. They help us understand, let's say, a little more what's going on behind the scenes. Before, I only had a percentage. Now we have actually the 8 cores. We can see what's going on, and the GPU use, which also explains a lot of what's going on when we're emulating games or playing any other type of games. And as I said before, hopefully once the M2 comes out, we will see if we actually profit from the extra cores and from the extra performance that the new M2 is going to offer us. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more content. Stay tuned for the M2, which should be arriving in about 10 days. And as soon as we get our hands on it, we'll start testing like crazy. Thanks for watching, guys.
Leave these niggas out. Call the shots, this motherfucker. Wake these niggas up.
I'm right here, nigga. What's up now?
Yeah, we got these motherfuckers. Don't fuck with me.
Got a positive on the target.
Break this shit, bitch. drama, you fucking pussy?
Got a positive on the target.
Make these niggas disappear. Shit, I'm getting out of here. 50, let me up. Hey, yo, 50 man, got hit up, man. You at? Shit, I'm getting out of here. 50, back me up.